Welcome to Two Brothers Radio Control. Come chat with us on Discord. You'll find the invite link in the description.
What's going on YouTube? Today I got the FMS Flash. Full disclosure, I did not pay for this model. It was sent to me by FMS in exchange for creating content, just like the Viper 70 was, and a lot of the other FMS models that we've been sent recently.
I'm just going to go ahead and talk over myself here. This plane is so fast and so small that neither Will or my wife could keep up with it in the sky, so we've patched together a little story of how the maiden flight went, what kind of speeds you can reasonably expect, and how awesome this thing was when we flew it in FPV. Let's skip right to the action.
Jesus. That was a crazy launch that scared the absolute crap out of me. I thought it was tail heavy for a second, but okay, it's
very hard to track.
Yeah, because it's feeling tail heavy.
30 seconds.
This is going to take some work to get down. I got to get it down. I don't know what's going on with it. I think the only thing keeping it up in the air is the gyro. If I didn't have a gyro in this, it would be completely uncontrollable.
15.7 volts.
I did my pre-flight and everything too.
Full spoiler on.
Okay, spoiler-ons are not going to work.
It looked like you were trying to hover it.
I was not. That was just the pitch moment of them. Okay, I think we got it down this time before it goes too far away. Okay, it landed over here next to the runway. I was able to get it down. This is one of the importances of having a gyro. There's nothing wrong with the plane, but it does feel like it's super tail heavy, and that would be why. The balance point is literally right here. I didn't check that before I flew like an idiot. So we all make mistakes, guys, but sometimes being able to correct for those mistakes is super important too.
I removed the rudder and moved the 60 amp Avian ESC as far forward as I could, then tried flying it again.
It's a lot better.
That wobbling was because I had my gains in the wrong place. Yeah, that's much more controllable. Good Lord.
Able to track it too.
Are you sure? Oh my God, look at that roll rate. All right, stupidity aside, let's get that speed testing going. All right, yeah, we got a weird day today with these winds.
We realized the camera couldn't focus on it with the clouds, so we called it quits and planned to try again another day. At least it lands easily if you plan for it.
Makes for a nice slide, right?
Oh, yeah, slide to the finish.
My wife came out with me on a clear day to film it, but she couldn't keep up with it either. The plane is just too fast and too small.
Ooh, it's fast.
It is very fast. We're only at like a quarter throttle right now, too.
Oh, Jesus.
It screams. Very nose heavy feeling. Very happy that it's nose heavy feeling, because I'd rather it be nose heavy than tail heavy like it was. We are running an Avian 60 amp ESC in here because I want thrust reverse. Stalled it. There we go. Sorry if it went out of sight there.
Oh, it was all kinds of not seeable.
Okay, we're gonna go up and we're gonna just put in the thrust reverse, see if it'll hover. There we go. This is a speed demon plane, guys. If you want to have fun, this is what you can do it with. It screams. Can you hear it in the trees?
You can hear it echo for a bit.
That roll rate is insane. I'm barely moving the stick too. The faster it goes, the more effective the control inputs are. There we go. I'm sure these neighbors living out here love this thing. You can really hear that prop chewing through the air. It's got a nice dive going. that thing's fast. All right.
15.1 volts.
Okay, let's bank in and drop the spoiler-ons right as we're ready to land. Get it past that windy zone with the trees. Getting jostled by turbulence. Just lost the canopy. No big deal. See how durable it is, huh? Piece of it came off here. Another piece came off over here. Let's see what happened to it. So the belly got chewed up by the pavement, which is kind of what I expected. And we lost one of the skids on the wing. And the belly got cracked a little bit, but I mean, it's just replaceable parts. It's not really a big deal. In fact, it probably could be totally airworthy in a second if we take it right back up. I mean, it's so fast, but there's not really a whole lot you can do with this thing. Now you can put an AVN 60 amp into it and make it do thrust reverse and hover, which is what we're gonna do here in a second. Surprised I got it. You caught all that flopping around?
Yeah.
It's an interesting model, guys. It's one of those planes that's, I think it's more fun if you're an FPV enthusiast.
And our drone buddy Kieran agreed. He set it up and let me take over and fly my first high-speed FPV adventure. Let's see what this thing can do. If you're going to fly FPV and launch this model by hand, launch it without going full power, otherwise the torque will send it right into the ground. Throttle up slowly and let it spin itself until it has enough speed to fly, then take over and guide it manually. This is flying with my GoPro Hero 7 strapped to it with no noticeable bad tendencies at all. It's a really stable FPV platform. Getting low to the ground or near trees is much easier in FPV, and it feels way more controllable too. I think I'm getting hooked on this. There's a freedom that you feel, almost like you're actually in the plane itself. I think we'll be investing into dedicated FPV gear in the future for the channel.
There we go.
So what's our thoughts? Well, it's a unique model, and it's very strongly built, and it's cheap at $179, and it's pretty fast. Plus, flying it in FPV is just exhilarating. The downsides? Well, it's hard to film, and it can be hard to see, and it has to be belly landed, and it's not tolerant of a neutral center of gravity, which makes it fly tail heavy. It's definitely no beginner's jet prop, but it's fun. Our verdict? A solid 8 out of 10. It's not perfect, but it's built well, and it really shines as an FPV platform. If you're looking to get into FPV, this is the jet prop for you. See you guys next time.